Welcome back. It's my 63rd day of playing 100 line Last Defense Academy. And yeah, we are currently on day 30. I believe we went back. Day 74. Never mind. Wrong path. I was thinking of something else. We killed Nozomi. That's what it was. We killed Nozomi, who was a zombie. Alright, that should do the trick. Finish reinforcing this side as well. Not that I think they do much against the zombies in human strength. It's better than doing nothing. This should ward off some attacks at least. I watched distractedly as the others barricaded the exit. I killed Nozomi. I sliced her head clean off. The scene of killing flashed across my mind. I felt gastric fluid welling up in my throat and had to slap a hand over my mouth. I couldn't stop shaking. Sir Takumi, is everything alright? While I was trying to hold everything together, Kiyoshika peered at my face in concern. I understand I'm sticking my nose into your business, and I apologize for that, but there's something I must tell you. It's about yesterday. You snatched me from the jaws of death, so I just wanted to say, Takumi, I heard about it, you madman. A cheery Gaku interrupted the stuttering Kiyoshika before she could finish her sentence. You showed those zombies who's boss yesterday and saved Kiyoshika, right? Sir Gaku. I always thought you were too shifty to be trusted before, but now I know you're more than just talk. By the way, just so you know, the bodies of the zombies have all been thrown into fire, so we're safe now. The sounds and sensations of yesterday played back in my mind again, along with how her eyes looked in the end. All of a sudden, it was hard to breathe properly, and my body started shaking again. Sir Gaku, the matter has already been concluded. There's no need to tell Sir Takumi about that. Why are you yelling at me? I'm trying to help him make it feel better. Ouch, what was that for? Where'd your brains go? Read the room, dingus. Yeah, Takumi can't be having a good time after what he had to do to Nozomi. Oh, right. Sorry, I wasn't trying to stir up bad memories or anything. I said sorry, I'll do what you want, so please just forgive me. Enough about me. More importantly, can we release Kura from quarantine already? Kura, that's my earnest desire as well. In view of the situation, it's too dangerous for Lady Kura to be alone in that room. You got a point. What do you guys say? If it doesn't seem like she might turn into a zombie, I think it's better to take her out. The zombie infection theory was just a hypothesis anyways. I mean, I don't really mind if we decide the risk is low enough. But I volunteer to Takamaru for the mission to bring her back. Try to play dirty with me, huh? You're coming along. No, I can't possibly drive back the zombies if they show up, but you'll be protected by your delinquent aura. The hell is a delinquent aura? You caused this problem by destroying the device in the first place. I can't refute that, so get your scrawny ass over here. Is it going to snow in school tomorrow, or are you going to ask me to call my father for ransom money? Of course not. What do you take us for? Although I wouldn't mind if you wanted to give me some. Even after bringing Kurura back safely, her suspicion of us was at an all-time high. She wouldn't stop glaring daggers at us from beneath her mask. Sorry, we'll explain. We told Kurura what happened. She listened quietly without reacting. Very well, I understand now. And yet, you still found time to show concern for me, you stupid bleeding heart? No, you're just stupid, that's all. I'm not stupid. But thank you. You're definitely stupid. But it's the good kind. The kind I approve of. I don't like owing favors though, so I'll repay you one day. I swear it on the Osuzuki's name. Lady Kurura. Kiyoshika must be feeling so relieved. She was pleading for your release along with Takumi. Kiyoshika, I suppose I can measure out an ounce of gratitude to you as well. I'll take it. A few more ounces and I will soon have a pond? You mean a pound? And that's not what we should be talking about. While we were still in a daze, I watched the others tease each other playfully like before, feeling like I was an unrelated bystander. Kuro's gratitude, Kiyoshika's elation, everything went past me like it was air. Inside I felt nothing. Three days went by after I seemed to have lost touch with my sense of reality. The situation has not improved. I know it's because there are zombies out there, but damn, it's hella depressing to be holed up in one room all day. Yeah, we need some entertainment to lighten the mood. Kiyoshika, swallow your sword and push it out your backside. Yes, impossible. I pushed it out from outside in before, but never inside out. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. You seem pretty into whatever you're reading, Tsubasa. What is it? Oh, this is some old scroll. I found it in the library and brought it along when we skipped to the metal shop. I just wanted to see if I could find anything zombie-related in it. That makes sense. Kura seems fine now, but there may be other unknown side effects from the bite. For now, I think the most probable answer is you don't get turned into a zombie just by getting bitten. You don't? What's that mean? Turning into a zombie after getting bitten is probably just a myth popularized by the movies. Then why did everyone who was killed turn into zombies? That's what we're trying to find out. Just like how we're always trying to find out why you're so stupid. I resemble that comment. I am indeed more ignorant about some things than my peers, but that is all. The reason why people are turning into zombies. You know, if you found the reason, we might be able to rip the zombies a new one, right? It seems that way, but we don't know anything yet. Maybe burning up the bodies of the zombies wasn't the best thing to do. Why? This is going to sound crazy, but if they were still around, I think we might have found some kind of clue by dissecting them. It's just a theory, of course. There's no way to check now that they've all been burned up. Not all of them. You want zombie bodies? We could always get more. Let's get out there and catch us some zombies. How do you propose we do that? Let me handle this. I got an idea. I'm about to cower in this room forever. About time we gave those son of a bitches some payback. I would never put faith in this vulgar peon's ideas, but I'm fed up with all this sneaking around too. We can't move forward if we just keep hiding like this. It depends on what you guys have in mind, but I think anything that might lead us into a clue is worth pursuing. Well, if everyone's in, I'm in. How about you, Takumi? I don't care either way. Stop moping around already. Yeah, I ain't about to say anything like that. I can't even imagine the pain you must be feeling right now. But if you hadn't killed Nozomi there, Kiyoshika would have died, right? Sir Takamaru, can you just see you're killing her inside every minute she sees you feeling down? Do you want her to think you wouldn't have to suffer if she died instead? I was startled by Takamaru's words. I wasn't trying to make Kiyoshika feel that way at all, but I still couldn't forget the sensations I felt and the look in Nozomi's eyes. I couldn't forgive myself for what I did. If you can't get back on your feet for yourself, do it for Kiyoshika. For Kiyoshika. When I raised my head, I saw Kiyoshika's face, twisted in remorse and agony. Kiyoshika, don't look so sad. I did it all that myself. None of it was your fault. I didn't do it for you to look like that. I caused that. I'm going to pull you along if you don't want it. You decide. I did the unforgivable. But I'd be hurting Kiyoshika again if I kept despairing like this. Then I might as well. I'll join your plan. Now you're talking. I don't want to be hearing any complaining from you later. I won't. Sorry for making you feel bad, Kiyoshika. I'm fine now. No, please do not apologize for anything. I'm really grateful that you saved my life, but I'm so unsophisticated in dull speech, and I couldn't do anything for Lady Nozomi either. And then don't cry. What happened wasn't your fault at all. But Lady Nozomi, he's crying as hard as little children do when I sit next to him. You make Kiyoshika cry. Kneel down in a bed of knives to show your contrition. Please, no. Right on. Now that awkward stuff out of the way, let's go get revenge for Nozomi. Yeah. With our emotional gears thus shifted, we started preparing for Takamaru's plan. That afternoon, we're going to dig deeper over there. That's where the punji sticks are going. Yes, ma'am. My muscle training won't be coming in handy here. My back hurts. Do we really need such a big hole? We started by building a massive pitfall in the schoolyard. A pitfall to trap all the zombies in. I couldn't have thought of anything more straightforward if I tried. Yeah, I'm real smart, huh? As clever as a brain-dead pumpkin bee, I suppose. What are you doing my part for me, Kiyoshika? That goes without saying. The training arc is my favorite part of any story. We spent a lot of time digging the hole. Good, this should work. The zombie trap was officially complete after we spread the camouflage over the pitfall. Now we just have to make a lot of noise to attract them here. I thought you never asked. Takamaru took out his infuser. I'll lure them over here on my bike. He transformed into his class armor and started tearing through the school on his motorcycle. Hey, come and join us in the open, you freaking zombies. You're looking for a fight? You got one in me. What are you waiting for? He's really excited about this. Yeah, he's practically glowing with life. He must have been really stressed out. I just hope the zombies show up before he destroys my eardrums. Look over there, everyone. At Kiyoshika's shrill cry, we all turned to look back where she was pointing. One zombie, is that all? Yeah, I don't see the rest anywhere. Only one comes out after all that running around? Guess it wasn't loud enough. Would have been easier if we could get them all at once. But one's good enough. Now we just have to lure him over. Hey, he's coming over. Eve, is this really going to work? Don't panic. Our pitfall design was perfect. Come on, keep coming. He fell for it. That'll show him. Did the trap work? Peered cautiously over the edge of the pit. I could see Ado lying at the bottom, pierced through by the sharpened sticks we put down there. One of the sticks has gone through his head. He stopped moving. I made the trap and all, but this is just too gross. I need to throw up. Hell yeah, get a load of it. We did it. It was a barbaric plan, but at least all that digging I did didn't go to waste. You hardly did any digging. Seeing a former acquaintance falling for such a gruesome trap wasn't a good feeling, even if he had been a traitor. We quickly moved Ado's body to the garage before the other zombies had a chance to show up. I'll start with the examination right away, but I'm not an expert or anything. It might take a while. If all goes well, I should be done by tomorrow. Can you guys wait until then? Of course, thanks for doing it. We may finally figure out why they've been turning into zombies. What's with a gloomy face? This could be just what we need to finally kick their asses. He's gloomy because he has no excuse to slack anymore if we do find out the proper way to kill them. No, I'm not. Don't put words in my mouth. It's still better than me, since my entire existence is the epitome of gloom. You've already gone straight past gloom to doom. Yes, I was born doomed. How did you know? Sorry, but can you guys take this outside? I'm trying to concentrate here. The next morning, around the time the usual announcement played, Tsubasa informed us she had finished her examination of Ado's body. This should be okay. Thanks again, Tsubasa. Did you stay up all night? Are you feeling alright? I was rushing to finish because there was something I wanted to look into. And you found the answer? Yep, I finished the dissection. Everyone come over here. Look at this. What the hell is that? Is that a worm? I've never seen one this shape before. I found it inside Ado's body, to be precise, in his brain. It's similar to a parasite. You see these super thin tentacles? It looks disgusting. What are those? They've stretched out from his brain and ran into every corner of his body. I think these tentacles were spliced with all of Ado's nerves to make his dead body move around. It's probably the same for the other zombies. So this slimy little thing is the reason dead people are turning into zombies? I've never seen anything like this before. What is it? Neither have I. You're just lying. You probably have a toy for tentacle play that just looks like this. Certainly not. I'm unfaithfully loyal to the holy Jumanji sword. Yeah, back to the topic at hand. So I actually have an idea what this thing might be. You do? Its characteristics match something I read about in that old scroll the other day. I was wondering if they could be the same thing. Let's see, it's this part here. Gi, it's the name of that thing? Wait a minute, this looks a little different than the one you pulled out. I'll explain that part too. It's going to get complicated though. First of all, Gi, depicted here as the Gi queen. The queen is the egg-laying type, something like a queen ant. That's right, the difference between them and ants is that the Gi queens exist in two different states. The one we're looking at here is in the female spawning phase. It only gives birth to a single female egg. And this is the male spawning phase. In this form, it only gives birth to male eggs. There's two types, each able to produce only male or female eggs. Exactly. Now here's the important part. The male spawner lays her eggs in dead bodies. Dead bodies, that means whatever you're thinking right now is probably right. Look at this. Whenever a male spawner lays an egg in a dead body, it immediately hatches into a larva. The larva then crawls through the body towards the brain. Once here, the larva makes use of the nerve fibers to control the host body. So from the outside, it looks like the body has come back to life like a zombie. Then what you showed us just now was, yes, the Gi larva was the reason why Ado turned into a zombie. Ado was controlled by that thing. And another information about the other type of queen, the female spawner. There's some, but I'm not sure I understand it very well. It says a queen in female spawning phase inhabits living bodies instead of dead ones. No other details, huh? I think I get the gist of it now. If we die, and this Gi lays an egg in our dead bodies, a disgusting larva mind rapes us and turns us into zombies, toying with our bodies as they please. Yeah, I think there's something about that written here. This picture shows a zombie attacking someone. Looks like a victim is getting infected too. Looks like what's happening here. This is how Gi operate. By controlling dead bodies to attack the living, they can create more dead bodies. The more dead bodies there are, the more seed beds the Gi queen has to lay her eggs in. That's how they multiply. People do say the purpose of all living matter is to multiply, but still. That's so distasteful that I just threw up in my mouth. Isn't there a better way to reproduce than that? And the book doesn't say anymore, so there's still a lot about this Gi creature that we don't understand. That's okay. We've gotten some very useful information because of you, Tsubasa. Thank you. But the more we understand, the more sorry I feel for anyone who's been turned into a zombie. So Gaku brought a Gi. Gaku and Darumi. It happened that afternoon amidst the tension that was still lingering from the Gi revelation. Huh, Takumi? Gaku kept looked out through the openings of the barricade, suddenly let out an astonished cry. What do you want? No, it's what? That's weird. I thought I saw you running down the hallway. How are you talking about? He's been here the whole time. I know, sheesh. It's definitely, I just saw him running the hallway too. He's being chased by zombie Hiroku and zombie Moko. No, wait, maybe it wasn't Hiroku. Anyways, I'm not lying. I really saw it. Sir Takumi, do you have a twin? The kind of plot twist is so overused. The players are not going to like it. I'm an only child and I haven't taken a step out of this place. Yeah, everyone makes mistakes once in a while except me, who's one big walking mistakes. Come on, guys. Why doesn't anyone believe me? Are you tired, Gaku? You haven't been yourself lately. Huh? Don't think I haven't noticed. Anyways, I'll take over as lookout. You just rest now. Okay, change your shift. Okay, thanks, Tsubasa. No sweat. So he saw probably one of the timelines running across through everything. It was day 80. We couldn't do anything except keep a blind eye on what was happening outside. Frustration was starting to build. Come on, how long are we going to be trembling in fears as those zombies? Shove it up and keep your voice down or I'll cut you up and feed you to them. Just try saying that again. I don't hit a woman, but tomatoes are fair game. Stop it, you two. We can't be fighting amongst ourselves right now. I understand why you're feeling annoyed. We found out the reason everyone's turning into zombies, but have nothing about their weaknesses, if they have any. That's something I've been wondering. Has this Gi creature always been lurking around inside the school? That's a good question. I guess we'll never know for sure. It's entirely possible it was, or it might have come from the outside. I've never seen any bugs like that before, and I doubt it could have simply crawled out through the wall of fire. Didn't the scroll say that the female spawner infected live bodies? Just one of that freaking creepy crawlies enough to be the end of us. There could be one of those hiding anywhere. I know the saying, if you see one, there's 100 more. We must unleash the poison mist on them with a roach spray of some description. That's not the type of bug we're dealing with, moron. Then again, do we know that for sure? Hey guys, Gaku's been unusually quiet, suddenly shrieked in a broken voice. What is it? Your drenched sweat. Is everything okay? I just wanted to say what? That is, just spit it out before I get any matter. Okay, I'll talk. I may know something about that, about where the Gi came from. Yeah, I may have an idea where they came from. Gaku, can you explain what's going on? I'll try. Do you remember what Darumi and I found when we were at the enemy base? The enemy base? Oh, when we went on the expedition on the school bus. What are you guys doing here? We're heading back. Take a look at this cute little thing over here. What is this? Some kind of bug? They were moving too quickly for me to get a good look, but they seem to be around the size of a fist. Yeah, there was a couple of gross-looking bugs there. Bugs, were they? I know, those things were geared. We actually gone to recover the Gi bottles we hid in there. You said they, right? You're referring to both the female spawner and a male spawner? Yeah, we caught two of them. Darumi took the female spawner, which we named Alpha 1, and I took the male spawner, which was Alpha 2. I kept that one. Now I see what's going on. And who's to blame for the mess? Look at what you've done. All this because you wanted a stupid pet? I'm sorry, how could I know they'd turn out so nasty? Please don't beat them up. If you want to punch something, rearrange my unwanted face instead. Control yourself. We need the information Gaku has right now. Shh, fine. You okay, Gaku? Yeah, thanks. This war criminal ought to be tried and torn asunder right away, but I'll let you at least explain yourself first. Why did you do it? I just wanted to keep and rear something. And that would bring me some relief from the stupid war I never agreed to join in the first place. Trust me, we all get it, but even so, how did things end up like this? What went wrong? You have to let us know. They Alpha 2, I've been keeping, suddenly stopped moving one day. I thought she was dead, opened the bottle to check, but then she suddenly woke up and jumped out. She disappeared before I could catch her again. So she got away from you. What did you do after that? I knew I was in hot water, so I went to tell Darumi. I remember that. Alpha 1 was referring to the Gi, huh? You little shit, why didn't you tell us the day she ran away? Because she was my pet, I was already attached to her, but you found Alpha 2, you would have killed her because she looked gross or whatever. I didn't know she'd end up turning people into zombies. Then why didn't you tell us after the zombies started showing up? You're sweating nervously the entire time because you knew the two could be related, right? Well, assuming you were so unsure, just what about after Tsubasa explained what you were? You had to have known by then, but you pretend you didn't. I was just afraid that you guys would blame me. Quit screwing around. Hiding info will make yourself look good while the whole world is going around to hell around you. I'm sorry, Gaku. Let me get one thing absolutely straight. The Gi that escaped was a male spawner, right? I knew it. Kiyoshika, do you remember what the other day when we were in the hallway near the morgue? What is it? I thought I felt something staring at me for a moment. Did you see anything? I did feel a presence, but not even mentioned, but it was too brief to make out. That must have been the escaped Alpha 2, the male spawner. Good grief, she just happened to be taking a walk there? No, it was a mere coincidence. I think the Alpha 2 had an objective in mind. After escaping, she went to the morgue to find a dead body to lay eggs in. She detected us nearby after she laid an egg in Yugumo's body. That prompted her to flee the morgue, and that's when we sensed her. So that's the origin story on how Sir Yugumo became patient zero. As for the other three, Ado, Moko, and Eva, she probably went back to lay eggs in them after we left. I breathed in deeply after that long explanation. The others reacted to my speech with a mixture of uneasiness and acceptance. That makes a few things a lot clearer. But there was never a zombie virus in the first place. That's why I didn't turn after getting bitten. The zombie outbreak was caused by the male spawning Gi queen that Gaku and Darumi brought back from the outside. She escaped and laid her eggs in the dead body. Every time the zombies killed someone, the queen laid another egg in the body, which produced more zombies, which attacked more humans. That cycle is why more and more zombies kept popping up. Seriously, what the hell? This is all you and that Psycho Girl's fault. Now what you gonna do about it? My feelings on the matter are complicated when I think about what Sir Takumi had to go through. If there were no zombies, Sir Takumi wouldn't have to do that to Lane Nozomi. No point crying over spilt milk. If you ask me, it's not like Gaku wanted this to happen, as if I'd be so nice. He could go cry about being lonely and wanting a stupid pet in front of their gravestones. But guys, stop it already. Gaku maybe have started this chain of events, but we won't solve anything by blaming him. Pretty words won't fix anything either. Ain't you even the least bit mad at him? I'm just saying, hammering him out of anger won't get us anywhere. And he told us everything knowing full well we were going to chew him out for it. Why don't we spare a thought for his feelings too? He's right, instead of fighting, we should be focusing on what we can still do. I just need to confirm something important. We know Alpha 2 got away, but what about Darumi's Alpha 1? Now you mentioned it. Since Alpha 1's a female spawner, that means she could take over living things. We can't have something like that running away. What happened to Alpha 1, Gaku? Darumi never mentioned her escaping, so I'm guessing she's still in her room. We have to find her. We can't let these geeky things keep running around unchecked. Come on, Gaku, you're coming along. Pull yourself together. Where's the bottle with Alpha 1 in it? It should be somewhere here. I knew Darumi was keeping it here. We may be looking in the wrong places. Let's calm down and search again. So it's in someone. When we woke up the next day, we realized we were one person short. Where's Shoma? No idea. He was already gone when I woke up. Maybe we went out for a walk or something. In this situation, we've been going outside a lot more lately in search for the missing Gi. If Shoma had gone outside for a nearby familiar spot, I might be worried over nothing. He better not have gotten killed and turned into a zombie. That's not even funny. I'm sure he'll be back soon. Let's just wait and see. He's taking a little too long to get back from his walk, isn't he? And now that I'm concerned, should we go out looking for him? What else can we do? Hurry, all of you. Wait, we don't want to make things worse, so let's split up into teams of 3 just in case. God, I'll watch your backs. As you wish. He's not here either. Not being able to shout the name of the person we're looking for is just pure torture, and we have to move around carefully too. Then allow me to use my aura to search for signs of a person's presence. I can detect a whole slew of activities within a 13-feet radius with this thing. What aura? You're obviously doing a visual sweep of the surroundings. Talk about useless. Regardless of the method, I've grown stronger. My previous record was 6.5 feet. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way, please. Are they here yet? We're in deep trouble. Shut up. Keep your voice down. You keep your voice down. What's wrong? Calm down first and then talk. So we found Shoma in the war room. Yeah, you should probably come see for yourself. Sir Shoma. When we first came over, we saw him collapse on the floor with blood all over, but he was still breathing. Did he say anything? Yeah, he's got his last words too. I was so sad to see everyone in a bad mood. I thought some tasty food might cheer you up. He was trying to sneak into the cafeteria, but the zombies found and attacked him before he got there. He fled for his life. He managed to jump into the war room, but the injuries he sustained were fatal. Everyone, please live on. Those were her last words. The zombies are killing people to create spawning grounds for the Gi Queen and Alpha 2. In other words, if the Queen dies, the zombies won't have to kill anymore. Does that make sense? It does. There's no need to make spawning grounds if the spawner no longer exists. Precisely, so the only way to end this is to kill Alpha 2. We'll lure her to us, using Shoma's corpse as bait. The plan we drew up would go something like this. We would lure Alpha 2 using Shoma's body, and while she was laying her egg in it, shoot a net down from the ceiling to capture her. There wasn't much preparation needed for such a simple plan. Alright, now we have to wait for Alpha 2 to show up. Everyone quiet. Look, she's here. To be honest, she's too revolting for me to even lay my eyes upon. Can you confirm it's Alpha 2? If that's her, alright. The same Alpha 2 always keep me. She's already trying to lay an egg and show us their body, so whilst we have one chance, don't mess it up. I know that. Wait, where'd she go? We looked everywhere, but we couldn't find the Gi. No, I mean, sorry, I sure got her. I messed up our only chance. It wasn't your fault, Tsubasa, right, guys? Yeah, you were perfectly on time. We all saw the net come down the Gi. Hey, I know this sounds ridiculous, but she have done that on purpose. When Alpha 2 escaped from the bottle was because Gaku thought she was dead and let her guard down. Again, if she was deliberately playing dead in order to escape from the bottle, you think you may have noticed from the start that Shoma's body was bait. I'm just guessing here. But she might have already known how to escape from the net, and she did this toy with us. That sounds like a stretch. I'm with Kuro on this. Ain't no way a bug was able to do all that. Right, yeah, I'm probably overthinking it. Sorry for making things weird, so forget what I said. Were we really up against a mere bug? Or was she something more complex than we imagined? Nobody knew what else we could do with Alpha 1, Alpha 2, or the zombies. Because of that, Day 86 ended up on a hollow, empty note. Day 87. Warning. Survey's cheery announcement was a stark contrast to the heavy mood that hung over us. We started getting ready for the day without saying anything. Warren Takumi, it's really a tense atmosphere to be waking up to, yeah? Well, we have practically nothing to be happy about. I actually have a suggestion. Why don't we make graves for those who died? Graves? Yeah, he even has a grave marker, but none of the others do. I think we should do something for them. I mean, we even used Shoma's body as bait. Yeah, we shouldn't be in too much danger if we're only going to the schoolyard. Count me in for that. Some grave markers are the least we could do. Can I join you? I have no right to, but all things considered, I want to apologize to them. First, let's all go together. True enough? Well, what are you peasants waiting for? Okay, we'll get ready once everyone's ready. We'll get going once everyone's ready. We worked together to place some grave markers for all our fallen friends and place some flowers that we had picked in front of them. Everyone fell silent for a while after that. The weather is so fine, isn't it? Yeah, best kind of weather for a ride. Almost like everything that's happened, including the war, was just a bad dream. I'm in full agreement. What? How? The Earthens truly do resemble us in some way. Another command? What happened to the alarm? What's going on? Can we get away from him? How did an enemy get in without triggering the alarm? Alarm? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you went straight through the wall of flames. You're here by yourself. Don't you guys usually bring a bunch of minions with you? I don't like them. I go against my principles. That woman ordered me to destroy this place. What do you mean? What are you trying to say? I really wish to know who you all are. Now prepare for battle. All will be understood when we cross weapons. What do we do now? Consult docs. Does he seem like the sort of enemy who would be open to discussion? Nah, we will just have to fight him. Hell yeah, I'm ready for this than ever before. Come get a piece of this. So to come in, defensive battles upon us. The school, I must be protected. Right, let's do this. I guess this is one of the few times they have class armor on. Skip the battle? Of course we do. Always skip the battle. Not bad at all. And what a powerful foe. It's hard to counter his moves. He packs a punch, I'll give him that, but why aren't any of our attacks working on him? Maybe that's his ability. It's probably what got him through the wall of fire too. We can't give up now. Keep going, everyone. I get the gist of what you're all about. Huh? He de-transformed? Why? Hold on. Doesn't this give us an opening? We can get him now. No, hold on. Well, what's the matter? I wasn't sure myself. I was overwhelmed. As a mere ordinary human, I couldn't help but be intimidated by this dignified construct of a line of a man standing before us. What are you fighting for? That came out of nowhere. Are we playing 20 questions now? Coming back from death after death to fight again. Do you live slowly to fight in this war? That would make you no different from those abominable combat organisms created by the woman. You know, compares to that cannon fodder. So that's how you refer to them. Cannon fodder, guinea pigs, slaves. Do you consider that sense of superiority to something like wisdom? I suppose all living creatures reach the same endpoint eventually. Shut up, cut to the chase already. You're trying to tell us to surrender. If we do, we'll all be killed. When we head out, VX won't let us live. Then shouldn't you simply accept death, huh? Stop messing with us. We're not going to give up on life. Doesn't matter if it's zombies or invaders. When I saw the great blue sky unfurled overhead, I realized what happened to me. I've been beheaded. My whole world was enveloped in darkness. Day 88. Day 89. Day 90, 91. 92. 93. 94. After a long time in persistent darkness, finally I could think again. How much time has gone by? My head ached as if I was bludgeoned by a blunt instrument, and endlessly drawn out agony suffocated me. And all of a sudden, it all eased off. I found myself suddenly awake. I strained my eyes and saw the familiar interior of the garage. Oh, my body, it hurts. Sir Takumi, are you awake now? Rashid, you're finally up. You feeling okay? Yeah. Really? I'm flooded with relief. I was so worried about you. What happened to me? The confusion is quite understandable, considering how you've been out for nearly a week. A week? The old man sliced your head off all of a sudden. We took you to the revival matic as quickly as we could, but the zombies found us. The revival was cut off halfway as the result. Your physical injuries were already healed, but we had no idea if you'd ever wake up. That's why I'm beyond the moon to see you awake. Oh, thanks for helping me out there, but what happened to the Dalexia guys? After cutting your head off, he just left. He said he'd be back soon. And he was. Yesterday was a hell of a nasty day. Yesterday? Alexia attacked the school and we managed to hold him back somehow, but then a VX bitch showed up all of a sudden and attacked him. Luckily for us, there was some internal discord going on. We couldn't have beaten them both together. They decided to fight each other instead of us, but the real problem after that, Alexia was killed and absorbed by VXness. She was injured in the fight though, so she pulled back. That's where we're at right now. Okay, I'm just glad everyone's safe. Indeed, other than that, we were all doing quite right. All doing quite well. Or quite right. I was right the first time, but we've made zero progress in anything else. Not capturing the gi or clearing out the wandering zombies. Coming up with a foolproof way to get away from the zombies is probably more effective than looking for the gi right now. The missiles will launch on day 100 anyways. That's true. If only there was some anti-zombie equipment we could use in the meantime. Can you build something like that, Sebastian? I could try, but I don't know how effective it'll be. There's no easy way to suppress their superhuman speed and strength after all. But we'll never know for sure unless you try, right? I'll think of something. Sorry, I'm asking for the impossible, but thanks. Oh, just tell me what to do, Sebastian. Really? Okay then. You're probably not feeling yourself right. Takumi, just lie down for a little longer. I'll be fine. I need to do something. Sit your ass down. The only thing a recovering patient like you needs to do is rest. Sir Takamura speaks the truth. You may even use my thighs as a pillow if it makes you more comfortable. I'll rest just like you all want me to. So you'll be needing my thighs? I did offer, but a true warrior never goes back on her word. But let me purify my body first. No, I'm just going back to sleep, quietly. Day 95. Next morning, I woke up to the sight of Tsubasa tinkering with a few devices and Gaku waiting next to her. Morning, too. Oh, morning, Takumi. You're awake. You guys are up early, or have you been working all night? Yeah, I've been trying to develop a tool we can use for the zombies, but it's not as easy as it sounds. I can't think of any material or structure that's strong enough to resist her strength. Just so you know, Tsubasa's been thinking about it non-stop since yesterday. It's not something you can just conjure up like magic. You'll never understand how hard she had to go through. I really do. I'm sorry for pushing this onto you, Tsubasa. Oh, come on, you know I don't mind one bit. Stop being so formal. But forget that and throw some ideas at me, Takumi. We're kind of at a dead end here. Ideas. How about a device that attracts zombies? What? Attract them? Our objective isn't to defeat the zombies, but to survive until day 100, right? How about something that produces loud sounds to attract them to a particular spot? Now that's just ridiculous. Of course, that could totally work. Why didn't I think of that? Our goal is to just run away from them, right? Huh? Nice. This whole thing I was thinking about is building something that could beat them. Me and my hard head. I gotta hand it to you, Takumi, coming up with that fantastic idea just like that. Just a random thought that occurred to me out. That's all. That's what's so amazing about you. Having a reliable leader around makes such a difference. Well, better get cracking. If I can find the best frequency for luring them out and make some adjustments. Is that even possible? I think that makes you a lot more amazing than me. It's nothing really. Flattery will get you nowhere with me. The hell, man? What's that, Gaku? Did you say something? No, nothing. I'll help you with the device. I appreciate it, but don't push yourself too hard, alright? You can rest if you want. I'm not pushing myself. I'll do anything for you. Alright, here goes nothing. I'll try to get it ready by tonight. Gaku out here getting cucked. What's that? Gaku, I told you not to press that. Ah, sorry. What's with the racket? Are you trying to attract every zombie within 1,000 miles? Turn it off now. The sound stopped? Yeah, but... 4 zombies barged into your room in a single file. They're already here. Let's see how they like the taste of the power blade saw. No, I won't let history repeat itself. Hey, Takumi. Luckily, they created a domino effect and the other zombies fell to the ground one after another. Run while they're down. I kept running and running to get as away from the zombies as possible. This should be far enough. With the turn around, I saw that I was standing alone in the hallway without a single zombie in sight. Where's everyone go? You think you can beat me, huh? Takamura, are you okay? Takamura, what the hell are you doing here? I'm here to help. I'll fight with you. Master, you mind your own business. I'll handle it. Just run as far as your legs can carry. Or else you can't handle with the zombies by yourself. Sounds like she's in a pinch, Takumi. Go help her. But then, I got this with me. And that's more than enough. Tsubasa's empty-handed. You're our leader. You have to know who needs more help right now. Damn it, don't you dare die on me, Takamura. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm Takamura Yukushiji. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Agreement was the worst possible scenario. Not again. Zombie's hand had gouged right through Tsubasa's body. Fresh blood was pouring from her wound, staining the floor beneath her. What is this? It didn't feel so real to me. My body couldn't stop shaking. Takumi run. It came from Tsubasa, who was barely alive. No, I didn't want to run. I couldn't. She was still breathing. I had to help her. She was still alive. Tsubasa. Tsubasa just died in front of me. She lost too much blood to be revived. There's no hope for her. The moment I understood that, searing hatred boiled from within me like a magma waiting to erupt. Damn you zombies. Damn McGee. I clenched my shaking fist so tightly I could hear my needles digging into my palms. You bastards, give them back. Give my friends back to me. Takumi, wait. Do not be so reckless. Chiyoshika and Kura ran over and grabbed each one of my arms. Like me, Tsubasa was calmed down. It's already too late for her, and we'll be next if we don't run before Hiroku notices us. You can see that, can't you? Sorry, you're right. Glad I got to you. Now let's go. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry. The three of us headed to the cafeteria to help Takamaru after that. All that awaited there was another terrible sight. No more Takamaru, only what was left of him. The barricade on the garage has been completely destroyed and couldn't be salvaged. We couldn't use the garage as a base anymore. We gathered some necessities and decided to shift locations. We did another rule that we'd always move around in class armor since we didn't know when the zombies might strike. I retrieved the zombie luring device that Tsubasa had created from the workbench as well. We bumped into Gaku there and agreed to evacuate to the rec room for the moment. Takamaru's been... No, you've been kidding, right? It's finally down to the four of us. Wait, what did you just say? Didn't Tsubasa manage to get away? She's just hiding there, right? Do you know where she's at? We gotta go get her. Why don't you say anything? Hey, answer me. Tsubasa was killed by a zombie. We saw it. No way, this isn't funny. Hey, I ran to help her as soon as I heard her scream, but it was already too late. She died right in front of me. I'm sorry if I got in there in time. Shut up. Stop apologizing. That's gonna bring back Tsubasa. You were there, right? Why couldn't you protect her in my place? Why are you alive when Tsubasa's dead? Explain yourself, dude. Sorry, Gaku, that's enough out of you. It's not easy for Sir Takumi either. It's okay, I understand how it's feeling. When I lost in zombie, I felt like my mind was off the cliff. If there's someone I could yell at back then, I would have done the same thing Gaku was doing now. So I couldn't bring myself to stop him. You understand how I feel? This is the funniest thing I've heard in my life. What do you think you understand, huh? You think you're so high and mighty? Damn it, damn you. Gaku's angry. When he came... But, like, he also caused this entire thing to happen. Why, Tsubasa? Why'd you die? Leave him be. He's not coming back to us anytime soon. We'll have to focus on what we can do to survive the next 4 days. Kura. It's just as Lady Kura says. As heartless as it may sound, our friend's sacrifice will be for nothing if we get wiped here. I'm going to get this through alive by any means possible, even have to use Hiyoshika as a meat shield. I'd rather be a sword than a shield, because that means my holy Jumanji sword and I can finally be. Keep your obscene delusions to yourself. They're way too niche to be understood. They were being so normal I couldn't help but laugh. It was just pointless banter like always, but it always uplifted me from this dire reason. I can't believe you could still laugh. Gaku bristled and stared at me. Must be nice to be able to just sit there and laugh like a fool. Even though Tsubasa did the high kind heart of Tsubasa, and here you are, laughing like nothing's happened. Who the hell do you think you are? Gaku. Who the hell do you think you are? Are you quite done here? What? I've had it up to here with you as well. You are testing my patience to limit. Have you not given consideration to the fact that zombies would not have attacked the garage if you did not make the loud noise with the racket? I was just trying to help her. Enough with your excuses. You're the one who brought the Yi creature to the school in the first place. Have you forgotten about that? But to ruin me, now you're using the dead as an excuse. Downright deplorable. Let me make something clear. If it hadn't been for you, none of this would have happened. So stop trying to seem like it was Takumi's fault. And I didn't. Wasn't what. You tore our way out of line. Gaku didn't do it on purpose. I killed Tsubasa. What's his problem? He can be out there by himself. We have to go after him. Stop yelling, Gaku. You're going to track those zombies. Sir Takumi, look up ahead. Shit, they couldn't have pistol quick for timing. No, Takamaru and Tsubasa did. Oh, he's doing the same thing Takumi did a while again. Kaku's a fucking dog. She's an animal. We watched as our former friend got torn to shreds before our eyes. Despite the many times I'd seen it before, it was still too shocking when my mind blanked out. Takumi Kiyoshika, let's get away before they detect us. Oh no, they noticed us. What shall we do now? First of all, we have to stay. Just run for... Hiro, are you alright? Where's my mask? Mr. Takumi, take Lady Kuro and run as far as you can. I'll buy you some time. Kurura's dead too. I mean, not Kurura. Kyoshika's dead too. When did they get here? I got worried for Kyoshika for a split second, then realized we had to worry about ourselves before we can even think of anything else. We're getting through this together, Kurura. Don't let go of my hand. Oh, I forgot. At long last, we managed to shake off the pursuing zombies and fled to the roof. But there we saw Takamaru. Kyoshika, who is losing her struggle against the zombie Takamaru. Kyoshika, don't come any closer, get away. Now Kyoshika. Kurura moved before I could react. Kurura, who should have been weakened by the loss of her mask, left out from besides me. What the? She threw herself in front of Kyoshika, but because of that, Takamaru's arm punched through her body instead. A brief pause later, fresh blood came pouring out of her wound. Kurura. No. My body was already moving before my mind could fully process what happened. I charged against Takamaru and kicked him with every last strength I could have. The force of my kick sent us over the fence and the roof. 1 second later, the unpleasant sound of human flesh hitting the ground with great force echoed from the ground to the roof. I tried to catch my breath shakily after managing to kick Takamaru off the roof and... Kurura. Don't try to speak, you're bleeding heavily. Kyoshika. Hey Kurura, why do you do that? Weren't you supposed to use me as a Micho to keep living? We must take her to Ramac. You live. For a gullible simpleton who is easily deceived. Hey Kurura, why aren't you saying anything? Kyoshika's anguished cry echoed into the night sky. It was clear that we wouldn't be able to bring her back. That's why I said nothing. I simply watched over her during her final moments. We stayed on the roof for the longest time, and around the time Kyoshika's loud cries had died down to muffled sobs, something flashed in the corner of my eye. Isn't that? It was a familiar-looking bottle, rolling around in the wind. Same kind of bottle I'd seen with Gaku before. He kept it, so this one had to be. The one Darumi was keeping A1 in, so it was here after all, but the bottle was empty. The second Gyakuen has already escaped then. Alpha 1 was a female spawner that possesses live bodies, right? There wasn't much info about this one, but I doubt she has anything to do with the zombies. Even if I found the reason behind the zombies or caught the escape key, none of that would bring my dead friends back. Kyoshika and I were the only ones left. It was too late to do anything. Day 97. Day 98. Day 99. Kyoshika and I kept our heads down and huddled together after that. Little by little, she started regaining her composure after the shock of Kuro's death, but that didn't change the fact that we were wading knee-deep in despair. Time passed uneventfully until day 99 was upon us. Yeah, I thought so. What could the two of us do on our own? It wasn't like we could escape either. Let's go, Kyoshika. This will be our final battle. It certainly will. We decided to move out directly without going to the war room to avoid giving the zombies a chance to attack us on the way there. It's finally time to settle things with the Axis once and for all. Ready, Kyoshika? Do not take me for a weakling. I've been long ready before you even asked. We shall emerge victorious, as vengeance for those who departed before us. That's right, we're fighting to the bitter end for our friends as well. I beamed her Kyoshika so she wouldn't feel uneasy. She smiled me back in response. I made a point to stop thinking about what might happen after we defeated the Axis, if we could even do that. I need all the mental energy I had to focus on the enemy at hand. Oh, shit. You killed it. You defeat all enemies in the stage. Ate bio. Tate bio. Wave 1 end. Time for wave 2. Nuts. The essence was walking towards us. My heart started to race. It was the hemoanima reacting to her. Then she stopped in front of us. Just 2? Do you think I'd go easier on you like this? I won't let you die peacefully. Your power and the power of the second coming are ours. Is mine. I shall devour you. Nacio. Move again. I lost the 50-50. Wave 2 end. Okay. Not bad for just 2 hours. Let me see how long you can last. Oh, she's going to get infected. How pathetic. Coming back to life after getting killed again and again. Now detransformed, the Exodus looked entirely at ease, seemingly enjoying toying with us. To be honest, the 2 of us were at our absolute limit, both physically and mentally. Let me say the sight of your faces as they become contorted with despair. So Takumi, how shall we put an end to this foul villain? I do have an idea, but it's all or nothing. There's a zombie luring device that Tsubasa made. The only tragedy I could think of that could take down the Exodus, who had grown much stronger after absorbing the blood of her comrades. Are you preparing to beg for your lives? It would do you no good. Stand meekly and allow me to consume you whole. What does that sound? Takumi, are you? I used to use them for something like this, but I can't think of any other way. What are you? Dead invaders? You foul, nasty monsters, be gone from my sight. My attacks have no effect on them. Impossible, a great god like me is being consumed? Stop, stop. Defeated the Exodus, but in a way that left a bad aftertaste in our mouth. While the zombies were tearing away the Supreme Commander part, we snuck and hid ourselves. After they completely devoured her, they vanished somewhere, moving with their familiar ghoulish gaits. We managed to beat VX somehow. While I have mixed feelings about this method, it's still a victory for humanity. I must survive the final remaining day for Lady Kura, and survive and go back together. Day 100. How strange, it doesn't feel like we've reached the final day. I know what you mean, but it's true. This is the day we say goodbye to the school. We've survived. Indeed we have, and once we return safely, there's something on West too. Travel, games, a hobby? I wish to rebuild everyone's graves properly this time. That's a great idea. I'll help you too. Truly, I'll take that as a promise. Hey, we have some time before the escape pod is ejected. Let's talk about what else we're going to do. Time will go faster. To begin with, the Holy Jumanji Sword and I will. We shared the secrets of our hearts and talked about everything under the sun while waiting for time to pass. And then it finally happened. It's almost time, Kiyoshika. Let's get moving. To the schoolyard we go. When we entered the hallway, the zombies all leapt out at once, as if they were lying in wait for us. Why now? After everything we've gone to reach to say, we cannot let them catch us now. We must shake them off. Let's go. I hate these sections. They're so... they feel like a waste of time. I realize there was a spot there. Nope, I think it's over. My sides hurt. We eventually reached the schoolyard after dodging the zombies' attacks, but we should be safe now. All we have to do is get into the escape pod. Are those turrets where those missiles will be fired from? Looks so sinister. So this is a weapon of mass destruction that will take out zombies and invaders alike. That's... okay. That must be the escape pod. Oh, the zombies are there. Are you kidding me? They followed us all the way here? I couldn't believe the turn of events. As we stood in their confusion, zombies rushed us with alarming speed. Even if we get in the pod, we wouldn't be able to close the door in time to shut out the zombies. A single zombie in the pod would mean the end for us. But what could we do? Think to me. What was I supposed to do here? Let's see what happens. I guess there's no good ending with Kiyoshika alive, huh? Or at least, like, no Kiyoshika ending. Went to the escape pod. Out of the way. We got nearer and nearer to the escape pod while dodging a continuous stream of attacks. Get in now. I immediately put Kiyoshika through. I tried to climb through the pod, but an excruciating pain spread across my right foot. I saw the zombie Takamaru grabbed it. Damn it, let go, let go. My attacker continued crushing my foot. The pain almost been making me lose consciousness, but I had to at least make sure Kiyoshika got to safety. What? Kiyoshika flew out the pod entrance, pounced on Takamaru, and held him down in a double shoulder lock. I responded by letting go of my foot and grabbing onto her instead. I stretched my arms to pull her away, but Kiyoshika, her body slipped through my hands, and she fell back down to the ground with Takamaru. Go, sir, took me. No, I can't leave you here. Hold on, I'm calm. Coming. Live for me. Promise you will. The escape pod will be launched too. Caution closing. Cockpit door will now be closing. And then he's going to get infected by the female Gi. Okay, wait. I'm just going to watch that again because I don't know if the cutscene's different. So probably stupid on my part for skipping that in the first place, since we don't often watch it escape. But I just want to make sure. Okay, there's no difference. And we'll do this, and it'll be the last part of today's stream. Stay here and fight. I already grabbed her hand and started running before my mind reached the conclusion. Run to the escape pod, Kiyoshika. I grabbed the unsafe Kiyoshika and shoved her into the pod, then I turned around to face what was coming. Stay away where you are. Escape by yourself. What are you? Just go, please. You have to escape and live for my sake. The escape pod will be launched soon. Cockpit door will be closed. I refuse. I should stay behind with you and... Ah, Sir Takumi. And, you die. At least she lives. The escape pod with Kiyoshika inside of it became smaller and smaller as it launched into the sky. Thank goodness. A huge sense of relief flooded my tense body and I collapsed to the ground. The zombies surrounded me, but I remained motionless, offering no resistance. The missiles would fire soon. There was nothing I could do to survive this. I'd perish here along with them. In that case, maybe it was better if they tore me apart now and got it over with. What? But for some reason, the zombies simply growled at me. It didn't seem like they intended to attack, not just that. Whoa, they grabbed a hold of me forcefully and started dragging me somewhere. Hey, let go of me. Where are you taking me? What are you trying to do? This didn't make any sense. I'd rather have them just devour me. The weird sense of purpose that they were showing filled me with a terrible sense of dread. An unpleasant feeling ran over my body as I saw something ghastly dragging over me. I remember seeing that thing with its countless wriggling tentacles before, not a Giga Livery, a slightly different version of the Alpha 2 Queen. Of course, the Alpha 1 that Darum was keeping on bottle. Alpha 1 was a female spawn of the parasited living bodies. What could she be planning to do? No, stay away from me. Stay away from me. I fought back desperately, but all my efforts were in vain. The bizarre entity forced my mouth open and slid inside. Where am I? I found myself on the roof. By myself without any resemblance of how I got there. Never mind, no need to think about that. That's a direction thing, I'll be wiped out by that thing. Just then, my head split apart with excruciating pain. I tried to hold my head, but my body refused to move. It wasn't listening to me. You seem to be in pain. Known laughter echoed throughout my head. You know who I am, right? You saw me just now. To you, I am known as the Gi Queen. What do you do to me? I've infiltrated your mind by passing through your nasal cavity and up into your skull. My tentacles are now connected to every single cell in your brain. That's why you can't move freely anymore. Now that I've become one with you, I have total control of your body. What's with your objective? What are you going to do with my body? My objective, you ask, well, you see. So, Takumi went back in time. He's the murderer. Oh. Flasher out, history repeating. Well, unfortunately, this is now the second time that someone else has control of Takumi's body. I can't afford to die here. It's a desperate move, but I'll bet it all on this. Nozomi, hold on tight. We're going to jump. What? I grabbed Nozomi around the waist and charged the window with all my might. There was a sound of breaking glass, and then we were in there. For a moment, it felt like we were floating there in the rainy night sky. But of course, that didn't last. My skull slammed to the ground with a dull crack. I can't die yet. I still have so much I need to do, but it was no good. My consciousness cut out abruptly and completely. Day 44. I will say though, the guy taking his body, Takumi shouldn't be able to redo time anymore. Maybe he just doesn't redo time anymore. Okay, anyways,